On his very first day, the new homeroom teacher came in and brought the whole class to heel with sheer force. He ordered all the students to drop and do push-ups on the spot. When one student just talked back a little, he grabbed him by the lower lip and dragged him forward.
인정머리가 없네. 응?
The student tried to fight back, but the homeroom teacher was ready for him. The rest of the class was completely terrified by the scene. The teacher was quite pleased with this, but just as he was about to start a 3-second countdown, the most defiant student in the class suddenly stepped forward. Not only did he refuse to obey the order himself, he openly told the other students not to comply either.
앉아! 내가 셋이라고 했을 텐데. 어떡하죠? 이 새끼들 아저씨보다 제가 더 무서운 것 같은데. 야, 그거 잘 됐다. 어? 그럼 한 놈만 겁먹으면 다 따라서 겁먹는다라는 거잖아. 근데 그게 될까요? 제가 워낙 겁대가리가 없어가지고. 공포는 경험으로 생기는 거야.
As a result, his head got slammed hard onto a desk. No matter how he struggled, it was no use. And in the end, all he could do was throw out a threat at the teacher. But the homeroom teacher wasn't fazed by him in the slightest, and even fired a remark right back at him.
이제부터 하루하루가 지옥 같을 거야.
The teacher started his countdown again, and this time the student finally lowered his head. Seeing this, none of the other students dared defy him either. Daehan High School had a terrible reputation. Every so often, the school would single out a public enemy and let the entire student body bully them at will, because many of the students came from powerful families. They didn't take their teachers seriously at all. A bespectacled student named Dsik finally couldn't stand to watch anymore and knocked the school bully, Jun Hyung, to the ground right then and there. But his bravery didn't earn him any respect. Instead, it brought down even more vicious retaliation from the bullies. The public enemy of this class had originally been Jaeyoung Min, but because of what Dsik did, Dsik became the new target of the bullying. The bullies dragged Dsik by force all over the school, announcing class by class that from that day on, he was the new public enemy. Dsik had reported the situation to the school administration, but all he got in return was coldness and empty brush-offs. The school even pressured him to transfer out on his own. Even more hopeless, Jun Hyung's father was a member of the National Assembly. To get back at Dsik, he simply used his own power and influence to wreck the business Dsik's father ran. From then on, the torment Dsik suffered grew even more brutal. He once tearfully begged Jun Hyung for mercy, only to be met with even worse humiliation. Jaeyoung Min had also thought about reporting all of it, but the words died in his throat, because he knew that even if he spoke up, the school would just pretend it knew nothing. A teacher had once tried to win justice for the students, but he ended up dead inside the school. Dsik could no longer endure a life like this, and in the end he chose to take his own life.